What is up, Pisces? How are you guys doing? This is your extended reading for August 2023. I appreciate y'all's patience, man. I know I made y'all wait a little bit. Sorry. Things came up, man. You, Aquarius and Capricorn, are my patience champions, you know? All right. Well, if you would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how you can go about doing that is in the description box of this video. Also, don't forget to check out my new course that I added to my School of Self-Mastery, Manifesting Financial Abundance. I finally did that one. Y'all been in my inbox for, God, man, months and months asking for that one. So all the information for everything I just talked about is on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and that's in the description of this video. Okay, enough of the shameless plugs. Let's just jump right on into this. All right, so I'm starting these extended readings off with the current person. Current person. So remember, if you're not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with your current person, this is not your reading. All right, let's see what's happening. What's the problem? What's going wrong? What's going on? Pisces and the current person. And Tower card in the reverse. I've been seeing lots of this. So this is two things here. For some of you, this has already ended once before, and you've been on and off. So this was like a reconciliation attempt. But for those of you that doesn't apply to, yeah, it's like hanging on by a thread, basically. An ending is being prevented. So we're going to dig into this and see what we can do to hopefully save this situation. We got a super chat real quick. Yes, Pounce. Thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate you. All right. Okay, Knight of Cups reversed. Some of you are dealing with somebody that's just very, very irresponsible. You know, does not have their priority list in order and probably doesn't even, it doesn't seem like they put the relationship as a priority either. So lots of tension between the two of you and sleepless nights. This connection just doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you happy. For those of you who did reconcile, like this was on and off, it's just going right back to what it once was, isn't it? It's going right back to what it once was. So we have the Death card. So it's holding on by a thread, and it's kind of like a candle that's burned all the way down. And, you know, you can barely see the little flame thing. You just barely see it. And then all of a sudden it just, pssts, you know what I mean? Okay, so this looks like it's deteriorating. But it doesn't look like it's deteriorating fast. It looks like it's a very slow, gradual deterioration process where the two of you, like whatever it was that caused this harmonious mismatch, like there's nothing being done about it. Nothing being done about it. So the pressure is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And soon it's going to get to the point to where you just can't sleep at all. If it hasn't already gotten to that point for some of you. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Okay, let's see how this person feels about you. How's the current person feel about Pisces? Let's see. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So they kind of feel like they're coming to their senses and seeing lots of red flags. At least that's the way they feel. But like usually, you know, red flags. See, every relationship has red flags. Every last one of them. We just never talk about them until the relationship ends. You ever notice that? What we should be doing is talking about every red flag. And if they have been noticing lots of red flags and they haven't brought it up and said nothing about it, then yeah, that's your responsibility when you notice a red flag, is to talk about it. Fool card reversed. Okay. Yeah. Oh, see. Yeah, man. I think they intuitively know that if things stay on the course they're at right now, 10 of Cups reversed, High Priestess. So I'm thinking that this person's probably thinking about keeping their options open, exploring other options. So I don't think that in their heart they're 100% committed to this. Not in their heart. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Yeah. But I mean, I don't see bad intentions. That's what I'm looking for here. And I know some of you are going to yell at me for that. But intentions and actions are two different things. When I say what's their intentions, what I'm talking about is, I'm not saying they're not doing things wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're this perfect little angel. What I'm saying is are the wrong things they're doing coming from a place of intentional, like manipulation or malice or whatnot? You see what I'm saying? Like, does this person pop off the pillow in the morning like, okay, how can I manipulate the shit out of Pisces? How can I do that? How can I blow smoke up Pisces' ass to get what I want? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's coming from a place like that. I do not think so. Thank you, Kayla, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, well, let's see the outcome then for the month of August. What's the outcome looking like? 8 of Pentacles reversed. This is problems not being worked on. It's not being worked on. And I'm sorry, both people have to work on it. It's just what it is, dude. Seems like most people, most couples, if there's a problem in a relationship, most couples at least have one person that thinks that they don't have to do any work. I don't have to do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. So what do I need to work on? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Nope. So this problem's not being worked on. You're kind of starting to come to your senses as well and see some truths that maybe you've been wanting to ignore. Yeah, the tension's just getting heavier because the problem is not being worked on. Yeah. I'm honestly kind of feeling like you're exploring other options. I think it's getting to the point. I'm not saying that you're going to go out and cheat on this person. Maybe some of you might. But I think in your heart, you're making that decision to open up the door for other options. Like basically, if another person was to come along, I'm gone. At least making that decision. But I'm not seeing separation happening. There's the sleepless nights again. Same card. So yeah, the tension is just getting heavier and heavier, but separation is not happening. Let's see if we can get some advice for this situation. What's the advice for Pisces with the current person? Oh, damn, dude. Death card. Okay. Ask yourself this question. If I could flip a magic switch and make my relationship perfect and fix all my problems by flipping a switch, would I even be interested in doing that? This is just something to ask yourself. This is just a good way to test to see where you are. If I could rub a magic lamp and have Will Smith pop out of it and grant me a wish, would I wish for my relationship to be fixed? I'm kind of feeling like there's a good number of you who are like, not really. I'm not even really feeling it like that no more. In which case, dun dollar. Dun 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 dun. Now, for those of you who would be interested in fixing this, again, the work has to be done on both sides. So it doesn't matter whether you're in the right or in the wrong. The only thing you can do as an individual is be the bigger person and start working on yourself first. One of two things will happen. Either A, you will ascend in vibration and they will follow along with you. Or B, you will ascend in vibration, they won't, and the two of you will separate by way of universal law. And then another person who matches the new frequency you've ascended to will come in and take their place. Either way, whether you want this to work out or not, the last thing that needs to be on your priority list is a new relationship. And I'll tell you why. Because the primary law is the law of vibration. The secondary law is the law of attraction. What this means is the only thing you can attract is whatever resonates harmoniously with your vibration. So when I leave a relationship, I'm on a vibration of failed relationship. So if I'm on a vibration that's manifesting a failed relationship and I jump into a new relationship, do you think I'm going to manifest a successful relationship? The likelihood is you got probably about a 2 to 5% chance of manifesting a successful relationship. Doing this is the reason why people keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over. Has it ever happened to you? Or I know you at least know somebody that's happened to, or maybe it's happening to them now. They just keep repeating the same cycle, meeting the same person in a different body over and over and over. It's because the primary law is the law of vibration. Okay, when people do this, what's happening is they're not changing vibrations. If you don't change your vibration, you won't change what you attract. Makes sense? All right. Next person coming in. Next person due to come into Pisces life. Let's get a general energetic outline of that situation. Ooh, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Kind of feel like it's going to happen at an inconvenient time. At an inconvenient time where you got a lot going on and you may find yourself in a little bit of a predicament where it's like, man, do I have time for this? Do I want this right now? Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, see? This is going to be kind of inconvenient, I'm thinking. By the time you connect with this person, I don't know if you just took on a bunch of extra hours at work, or if you just decided to narrow your focus down to like only be focused on your money, your work, and your finance, whatever the case may be. You got so much going on, other things that you're concerned about, that you're not even thinking about a relationship. And that's when this person comes in. Some of you have maybe even make up your mind. You know what? I'm done with it. Done with dating. I don't need nobody. I'm going to do me. And then right when you make that decision, you finally bump into a person who is everything that you've been looking for. And you're stuck with a decision to make. Stuck with a decision to make. Do I just end this before it gets the chance to break my heart? Or do I set off on a new venture of love and romance? You may be very inclined to pass up on this opportunity. Let's look at this person's energy, feelings, frequency, all that good stuff. Let's see. Let's see. What are their feelings and intentions? 10 of Cups. They want something serious. They want something serious. They're in the middle of a very rough transition in their own life right now. Yeah, they're ready to start new, start fresh. So yeah, they're currently transitioning on from a failed relationship, but they're not trying to reconcile with their ex. Okay, they have slammed the door shut on the past, and they are moving on from the past. They've been wanting to manifest a successful relationship, but because they're still in the middle of a transitionary process, yes, they have their guard up. They got a lot of unhealed trauma and whatnot. This person is not indecisive. They're not up in their head, not sure what they want in love and whatnot. They know exactly what they want. And they want something serious. They do. It's checking out to me. Pretty short, sweet, and simple. All right, well, let's see the outcome then. Outcome for the first 30 days of the next connection coming in. Outcome for the first 30 days. I feel like you're going to choose to be single. You might pass up on this opportunity, though. See, you just got so much going on. So much on your plate. I feel like you're going to pass this up. Yep. Yep, you're walking away from this. Like, nah. You know what? I'm going to do me. I just don't have time right now. And even some of you, it's not even a matter of whether or not you have time. It's just like I'm formulating a new relationship with me. Especially if you're fresh out of a long-term relationship. No, I got to learn me again. I just got done losing myself in a fucking 5-10 year relationship, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with it, dude. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But you still don't know if you're making the right decision. Got to get the advice on this because I don't even want to put my personal opinion in on this yet. I'm picky and choosy when I put my 2 cents in. I feel like I should keep my mouth shut on this one. Let me see. Let's see what the cards say first. What's the advice? Lover's card reverse then. Okay. I'm going to meet you in the middle. Yeah, but that could be, I don't want to say give it a chance, but like give it a chance for like maybe a week or two. Make it very clear, set very clear boundaries that it's like, yo, I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship right now. Just to let you know, I don't want to lead you on. I don't want to waste your time. I mean, we can talk, maybe go on a couple dates, whatnot. And if you ain't feeling it, you just ain't feeling it. You know, the funny thing about it is, though, is that whenever you're literally like energetically reserved like that, this is the hard part about it. Whenever a person becomes more energetically reserved, I'm not talking about playing hard to get. I'm not saying, it doesn't matter how you're acting. I'm talking about your actual energy. When you're energetically reserved, people find that attractive because they can feel an energetic wall between the two of you, and that creates this aura of mystery. Now you're mysterious, you're enigmatic. So that's why this is such a slippery slope, dude. Because, you know, if you're energetically reserved and you're still giving it a little bit of a chance, it could create a push-pull type situation. I'm just going to leave it up to you. If you ain't feeling it, don't do it. Again, I'm going to go back to my go-to. Have you ever met an actual successful pair of real life partners? You ever met one of those couples? If you do, ask them to tell you the story about when they first came together. You will never hear them say, well, I didn't know how I felt about them. Didn't know how they felt about me. First, I wasn't really all that interested in them, you know. Not a real successful pair of actual life partners. Maybe a karmic couple will tell you something like that. I've heard karmic couples say shit like that, but not a real like match. I've never heard that. Never heard that. So if you got to get down to brass tacks, resort to that. If you ain't feeling it, don't do it. Don't settle until you're feeling it. Make it simple. All right. General advice. What general advice do we have for Pisces? General advice. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Lover's card reversed again, dude. Okay. All right. Now, okay. In life, generally, I mean, I guess you can lump romance into this too. But generally, we gotta think about things that are worth fighting for and things that aren't. And this all comes down to developing a successful relationship with the universe. When I say successful relationship with the universe, what that means is I know how to communicate to the universe, and I understand what the universe is saying to me. I know how to communicate to the universe, and I know how to listen when the universe is telling me something and respond accordingly. So these are just questions that you can ask yourself. Say you're dealing with like a friend, like your best friend from high school or something like that. If you have to fight for that friendship, I hear people talk about this all the time. Fight for love, fight for this connection, fight for this friendship. I guess the question is, if you have to fight, do you want a person in your life that you have to fight for? Do you want to be friends with somebody that you have to fight for? Open-ended question. Just to be fair, everybody sees things differently. Everybody feels differently. Relationships. Do you want a relationship that you have to fight for? see so many toxic relationships and friendships and whatnot. And one question that I get in personal readings all the time is, should I continue to fight for this friendship or this relationship? And I'm like, why the fuck are you trying to be connected to somebody that you have to fight to keep in your life? Developing a relationship with the universe means if I step back and let go of you, whatever happens, I'm trusting that that's what the universe wants. Now, is this a blanket statement that covers every kind of situation? Probably not. But generally speaking, there's exceptions to everything. But generally speaking, in the vast majority of the time, if I take a step back and I let go of you, that's going to show me what the universe is telling me to do. Because if you just drift away, if I quit texting you and I don't ever hear from you again, I take that as the universe saying, okay, this person no longer serves a purpose in your life anymore. Do you think the universe is so stupid that when it delivers a person that's supposed to be in your life, that it's going to be somebody you have to fight to keep there? Now, y'all know me. For those of you who don't know me very well, shit, I even go there with family. Just because somebody shares blood with you, that does not give them a license to treat you like shit. Just because somebody shares blood with you, that doesn't give you an intrinsic obligation to let them treat you like shit. No, it don't. That's just the way I see it. But asking these kinds of questions just to yourself is a good way to go inside and just test to see where you're at in life. Test to see what the universe is telling you to do. Again, there's exceptions to everything. You know, these are not the end all be all way to find the answer to every single question that you have, but an overwhelming majority of the time. See, the thing about the universe is simple. It's simple. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not complex. It's mind-bogglingly complex, but the universe is simple. It's not complicated. We are complicated. We're the ones that are complicated. Because the universe is trying to tell you to do something that you don't want to do. That's what it is. The universe is telling you, let that person go. And we come up with all these excuses and all this bullshit and try to talk ourselves out of it. Universe is trying to tell you, hey, take this path. And we get scared. So we try, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this? Universe is simple. The overwhelming majority of the time, if you just step back, let go and watch, the universe will show you what it's trying to get you to do. The universe will show you. It'll pull that person out of your life. My goal is to help every single person who listens to my content or gets a reading from me learn how to communicate with the universe yourself. And that's one of the first places that I like to start, with the connections, with the people in your life. So it's a good way to start communicating with the universe, dude. Again, not the end all be all, but once you start playing with this kind of thing, start playing with it, experimenting with it, seeing how it works and what the universe is telling you, you'll start to develop a really, really strong, tight, trust-based relationship with the universe. Then that's when you can make miracles happen in your life, dude. Yep. All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.